Hey everyone! Today I'm diving deep into a boiling political saga unfolding in Zimbabwe that's catching the eye of the international community and sparking widespread debate. In the bustling corridors of Zimbabwean politics, a controversial call has been made. Tshabangu, the interim Secretary General of the Citizens Coalition for Change, or CCC, has stunned many by demanding the arrest of Job Saro Waiwa Sikala. Now, what makes this demand particularly contentious is that both Tshabangu and Sikala are opposition figures. Yet, Tshabangu's actions seem to align more with the ruling party, ZANU PF, than with the supposed interests of the citizens and the opposition's cause. So who is Job Sikala? He's not just any political figure. Sikala, a former legislator and a vocal critic of President Emmerson Mnangagwa's administration, has been a thorn in the side of the ruling regime for years. His relentless pursuit of governmental accountability and his bold criticisms at international forums like the Geneva Human Rights and Democracy Summit have made him a polarizing hero for some and a troublemaker for others. Now let's talk about the implications of Tshabangu's actions. This isn't just a simple rift within the opposition, it's a glaring spotlight on the intricate dance of politics where personal agendas, party loyalties, and national interests often clash. Tshabangu's call for Sikala's arrest following his speech criticizing the government at an international summit raises serious questions. Is this a move to silence a potent political adversary? Or is it a genuine concern for legal and ethical standards? The stakes are high. This move has not only intensified the already volatile political landscape in Zimbabwe, but also raised alarms about the future of free speech and political activism in the country. What happens here could set a precedent for how dissent is treated and how political battles are fought. As we watch this situation unfold, one thing is clear. The actions of the Zimbabwean government and the responses from various political factions will be under intense scrutiny, both from within the country and by the global community. Will Zimbabwe heed the calls for democratic integrity? Or will it be a tale of political suppression masked under legalities? Only time will tell. So what do you think about this controversial political maneuver? Is it a justified legal action or a dangerous precedent for political repression? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and let's keep this critical conversation going.